Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be looking at people reveal what they've done to avoid people. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. My roommate is very talkative. She'll talk at me for hours on end if I let her. Sometimes when I'm not in the mood for it, I'll hop in the car and drive until she goes to bed. Wow, actually, just to avoid them talking to her, they actually go out of their way just to drive blocks around until they fall asleep. Whoa, that's a lot of wasted time. Can't she just go to her room and just shut her door? Or just tell her and be like, sorry, I'm really tired today. I just want to go to sleep, you know? But I guess they're too nice to do that. So they're like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna go grab something. I'll be back. And they just go in the car and just drive around. Wow. I had this office job for about 6 months where I didn't like anyone I worked with. So every day for lunch, I would go out to my car to pretend I was going out to get lunch, and instead drive to a nearby mall, parking garage, park and eat the lunch I'd packed for myself. I could have saved gas and time by just sitting by myself at one of the tables at work, but then someone might have tried to talk to me. To avoid talking to people. Wow, I didn't know driving around was so common just to avoid talking to people. This is so crazy. And I thought I was a big introvert, but nah, these people are out there. I can low-key relate, but I wouldn't do these things, you know, like it's just too much for me. It's too much. You know what? Just talk to me. They didn't like anyone they worked with, not even one person. I moved to Japan because you don't have to make small talk with strangers ever. Oh, really? Nice. I just hate small talk because I guess for me it's just awkward. Or like I feel like it's awkward because there's nothing to talk about and it just ends, you know? And then now what? Now what do you want to talk about? Changed positions at work to a position where I make less money overall to avoid talking to guests. Wow. They're just over it. They're just over talking to people. They're like, you know what? My happiness over money. Which is cool. Totally awesome, you know? I just love how they value themselves more than money, you know? Because they're like, I matter. I don't want to talk to people, so I'm not going to talk to people. Because a lot of people stop themselves from doing something because of money. Like they're like, oh no, but if I do this, then I'm gonna make less money. But this person was like, who cares? I don't like talking to people, so I'm not gonna talk to people. Who cares if I make less money? You know? I think that's pretty awesome. Put duct tape around the top and bottom of my dorm room door and taped over the peephole so no one could tell if my lights were on from inside the dorm. Wow. Wow, I guess that's pretty smart if you don't want people knocking on your door and knowing that you're still awake. Because I guess doing this, they will think the light is off and they will just think you're sleeping, so they'll just, you know, walk by or something. That's the next level, honestly. Friend's husband pulled a Homer disappearing backwards into the hedge gif move when he was trimming the hedge and people came to visit. Doubly awkward because they saw him do it and he just stayed in the hedge. No way! Oh, they actually did that? So they just walked backwards and they just pretended like they were one with the hedge. I am now the tree. I am now the plant. And people saw him do it and he just stayed in there. That's actually so funny. I was driving up to the store, saw someone I knew walk in. I didn't even stop. I just kept driving to another store. I didn't want to do small talk with them, and I knew it'd be a lot of small talk because something new just happened in their life that they'd bring up and want to talk about. Wow. I mean, wow, these are honestly so next level because the store is so big, right? Like if I saw someone I knew going to a store, I wouldn't drive to another store just because someone that I know is in the store, you know. I would just like walk and, you know, just, you know, try to like avoid the eyesight as much as possible. I just hate small talk too. It's awkward. I don't know what to talk about. I'm just like, yeah, well, everything with me is good. I'm good and you're good. Nice. Now bye. This is only with people that I'm not close to though. Like obviously if I saw someone that I'm really close to, I would run into the store and talk to them. But like if it's someone that I know of and we're not close, then that's a different story. I was having a bad day with being an introvert, so I used one of those grocery delivery services and texted the driver saying I wasn't home at the moment and to just leave the stuff on the porch. When I heard her drive up, I literally stood in my hallway where I couldn't be seen from any windows and listened carefully. I heard her come up to the door, knock again, drop the bags and drive off. She sent a text that she had dropped the stuff off and I should hurry because some of it is perishable. I opened the door and got my groceries. That might be one of the lowest moments in my life. Oh, I thought it was going to be like the person was still outside holding the groceries and just told them to come out and they're still there. Oh, that would be funny. That is honestly me whenever someone delivers something though. I just can't be bothered going outside and like opening a door and being like, hi, how's your day? Good, me too. So I just like let them leave it outside, you know, and then when they leave, I go out to get it. Oh man, this is relatable. I feel bad for relating to these. If someone is browsing a section of a shelf at a grocery where I need something from, I pretend to look at other stuff until they go away. I swear though, today I think I was waiting for someone to leave the canned soup section while they were waiting for me to leave the salsa section diagonally behind them. When you're both introverts. Oh, that's so funny. So they were just both standing waiting for each other to move. Ooh, oh my gosh. I do this too though. Like, I don't want to get in someone's way when they're looking at something, you know. Yeah. I'm too shy to even be like, excuse me, I need this. When I do, that's exactly how I sound. Hitting the drive-thru and eating in the parking lot. Hey, at least they go outside to get their food, right? At least they still need to have like some interaction, right? Because drive-through, you still have to be like, hi, here's your change. Here's your change, here's the money. I've scaled wet, steep and slippery rocks when hiking just to avoid small talk with the people on the actual path. Wow, they almost risked their life just to avoid talking. A few summers ago, we had to replace the air vents in my house, so my parents hired a few guys from an air conditioning company. To change all the air vents, the men had to go room to room, so naturally, I thought I could avoid them by literally camping out, which had no air vent, so why would they even need to check? The closet in question was actually a teeny walk-in closet with my parents' room with a door that opens inward like a bedroom door. So I grabbed my pillow, 3DS and a snack, and was ready to brave the long day in there. Unfortunately, I didn't think far enough about what to do if they did happen to come upon my hiding spot. I think I was in there for about an hour when I suddenly heard footsteps nearby. And yep, they were opening the door. I never panicked so hard in my life because how do you even explain this to someone? Hello, I didn't want you to know I was here, so I decided to make this closet my home. So what did my panicked butt do to make it even more awkward? I started pushing back on the door to shut it, and I can just imagine what this poor guy must have been thinking. He finally stopped pushing, knocked politely on a freaking closet door, and asked if there were any air vents in there. I couldn't... They were wrestling over the closet door. They were like, no, don't you dare come in. And the guy's like, I have to come in. That's so funny. I could only squeak out a mortified no. So the guy was pushing and they were also pushing. Oh my gosh, that is funny. I love how he stopped though. I love how he was like, okay, let me just knock and just ask them. I just imagined all of this in my head in a tiny closet room and they're just fighting over the door. Wow. My roommates decided to have a random study party with like 20 people in our apartment that is only 800 square feet. Because of the unexpected intrusion, I got into the router settings and throttled the internet to dial up error speeds. When my roommates were trying to figure out what was happening, I told them we simply had too many people splitting the bandwidth, and in annoyance they all left for the library. Best 8 hours of silence ever. Wow, so to get out of the house, they were like, sorry, the internet's not working. Go to the library. That's pretty smart. Learned German. Don't want to talk to that random stranger who's trying to sell you something. Say a few lines of German and they'll go away. Wow, just learn a different language. Awesome. I can low-key relate to these. I mean, I can totally understand them, but I just wouldn't go as far as these. I volunteered for a position in another country where I don't speak the language, so I could avoid conversations with my co-workers. Wow. Wow, these are actually all next level. I dropped a class because a guy asked me out. Did they not like the guy? They're like, oh no, someone likes me. Now he's going to pursue me in this class and it's just going to be so annoying because we see each other every week and he's going to try to talk to me every single day. Let's just drop this class. At my favorite local cafe, the barista greeted me by name and remembered my order. I stopped going there. Wow. Whoa. So like they stopped because someone was interested in them. Or like because someone showed them interest and remembered the name and order kind of thing. Wow. Like, I want nothing to do with you. I went down the elevator with a colleague. We used the same subway line to get home, and I knew if we walked down together, we'd also have to sit on the train together and make small talk for the next 45 minutes. Oh, when someone would be like, let's go home together, and we're not really close. So at the building exit, I said I had an errand to run, walked the opposite direction, and used a different subway line that added another 20 minutes to my commute. Worth it. Wow. I didn't do that. I just went home with them. I was just like, okay, cool. They actually spent another 20 minutes. Wow. Going to a gym at 2 a.m, seeing that there's one person inside, and waiting in the parking lot until he leaves. Whoa. What if he stays there for longer? Are they just gonna wait in the parking lot until they leave? Wow. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.